Not today. And we are almost ready to get started. There we go. It is 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to today's guided group healing. I'm so pleased to have you on board. For those of you who are joining us on the live, please know that many hundreds watch on replay. So although it might be quiet in this room right here and now, what we're about to do today is being heard by many, many people. And I couldn't be happier if I reach even a few in this next half hour and make their lives a little easier, a little more interesting, a little more joyous, a little more fun, a little more magical, all those same words. Then I've done my job for Sunday morning. Very good. So once again, we're going to start with an exercise for relaxation. And we do this to put our bodies into the most receptive state for the energy to enter and do its work. And we'll talk about what work it does as we go into the energy transmission a little later in this guided group healing. So today's relaxation exercise, got it. Okay, so I have to write everything down. So you're going to stick your finger in your ear, not way in your ear, and you're going to pull down for about 20 seconds or so. You don't want to pull down to the point where it hurts. You're just stimulating the vagus nerve. Once again, the vagus nerve is one of the longest cranial nerves in the body. It runs behind the ear. And it innervates the face, it innervates the digestive system, the cardio system, it innervates the heart itself. And by innervating the face, that also stimulates the wake-up areas of the brain. And not the wake-up areas, the relaxation areas of the brain. And that's about 20 seconds. We're going to do the other side. And hold down for about 20 seconds. Again, stimulating that vagus nerve. Relaxing, releasing. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Give it a nice ah as you exhale. One more time, in through the nose. And release. Check in with your physical body and see how that feels. If you notice any areas that are more relaxed than they were, very good. If this did nothing for you, don't despair. Not every exercise works on every person. I switch up all the exercises each time I do a guided group healing. So come back next week and see if the relaxation exercise of that week is the one that works for you. These are all exercises you can do at home anytime. Takes a minute or so to do the whole thing. And if you find one that works well for you, what a bonus to be able to initiate that relaxation response in so short a time. Okay, our next step is a guided meditation for grounding. Grounding brings us into the here, brings us into the now, and at that intersection of here and now, we are most present. And being present, once more, puts us into a receptive state. So I'm going to close my eyes, find a comfortable position. If you're not good at visualizing and hate guided meditations, just follow my words. It will be very short, and then we'll be on to the energy transmission. So let's start with one deep breath all the way into the belly. And then fill the chest and exhale. And bring your attention to the very base of the tailbone. This is our root chakra, our first energy center of the body. This is the chakra that is responsible for the basics of our lives. Home and family, food, nourishment, water, security, home, tribe, community. The very basics of our lives. And from your tailbone, visualize, imagine, or pretend one thick, strong root growing straight down into the earth. This is your primary root. And let yours dig down as deep into the earth as you wish. From this primary root, visualize, imagine, or pretend 1,000,000 other roots growing in all directions, firmly anchoring you to the planet. These are your secondary roots. And through these roots, we are going to draw upon earth energies, and as if we are drinking water out of a straw, we are going to draw those earth energies up into our root chakra. And so with the next deep breath, let's take a nice long drink of earth energies up the secondary roots into the primary root and up to the root chakra. And you can visualize the earth energy in any color you wish. Another deep breath, another long drink of earth energies, allowing them to rise up to the level of the sacral chakra, just below the belly button. And allow that earth energy to spread out towards the hips, overflow down the legs, reaching the knees, to the ankles, filling the feet, and all 10 toes. Another deep breath, another long drink of earth energy, allowing it to rise to the level of the solar plexus, about a hand's width above the belly button. And now the earth energy is completely bathing your digestive system, calming, restoring perfect health. Another long inhale, another long drink of earth energy up to the level of the heart chakra, bathing the respiratory system, allowing for easy exchange of oxygen for carbon dioxide inside your lungs, all by itself. A lovely autonomic nervous system in charge of breathing in and breathing out without your having to do a drop of work. How we love how the body breathes in and out all by itself. What a miracle. Bring your attention to a point above your head by about a foot or 30 centimeters. Visualize, imagine, or pretend that hanging from that point, floating in the space above your head, is a sphere of divine energy, and you may visualize that energy in any color you wish. At the base of the sphere, there's a little opening, so go ahead and open that up with your mind's eye and allow an endless stream of divine energy to come pouring into the top of your head. Filling the crown and down to the third eye in the center of your forehead. beginning to fill the face and the head, bathing the eyes, the nose, the ears, the cheeks, the jaw, the mouth, the chin, overflowing down the neck to the throat chakra at the base of the neck, expanding out to the shoulders, overflowing down the arms to the elbows, to the wrists, filling the hands and all 10 fingers. And continuing to fill the upper chest all the way down to the level of the heart chakra, where the divine energy mixes and melds with the earth energy already present there. The two energies combine to form a little sphere about the size of a marble in your heart chakra. And that marble begins to grow in size so quickly to the size of a ping pong ball, a baseball, a softball, a volleyball, a beach ball, larger and larger until your entire body fits inside this sphere of mixed energies. Just take a moment and check in and see what that feels like. If it feels no different, that is perfectly okay. Bring your attention to the surface of this sphere that surrounds you and notice that that surface acts as a filter, allowing only highest vibrational energies to enter, filtering out all other forces, and at the same time allowing the release of that which no longer serves you. And this is our sacred space to which we return each Sunday morning in guided group healing. And now that we are relaxed and connected to the earth through grounding energy, we move into a 10-minute or so energy transmission. I will be channeling divine energy to each of you on live, each of you on replay. And we're going to do something a little bit different this week. I offer to each of you that frequency where you reside in a perfectly healed state, with great love and compassion for where you are, where you wish to be, and the journey that takes you from one to the other. Beginning right now. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Begin to return back to the room. Whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes. Check in with your physical body, see how you feel. Check in with your emotional body. How are you feeling emotionally? Always good to know where you are. Ready for a wake-up exercise? Sometimes the guided meditation and the energy transmission put you in such a calm state that it's not always easy to come back. So, ready for today's wake-up exercise. This one is harder to photograph, so I'm going to move the camera back a bit. Okay, and excuse my back as we simply slap the opposing kidney with the back of our hand, swaying from side to side. And if I had a little more room here, my arms would swing open more. And if you want to get a little crazier, slap your opposite shoulder with the front hand while you're hitting your kidney from behind. Not a hard slap, kind of a thump. Just wake everything up. And have a seat. And check in and see if you're more awake. That one always works for me. Slapping the kidneys always works. There we go. My apologies for the rockiness of the return of the camera to its position. And we are ready to close with our gratitude affirmations. I am grateful for the many things in my life that bring me joy and comfort. I express deep appreciation for the small steps I achieve each day. Everything that is happening now, I know is happening for my greatest good. I choose to be kind to myself and to love myself unconditionally. I'm here on this planet doing my best. I am thankful that with each experience I have, I become a better version of myself. I'm grateful for everything, for the good and for the not so comfortable. For these experiences are what have made me who I am today. I start each day with an attitude of gratitude and do my best to maintain that attitude throughout my day. Thank you to all of you. Have a wonderful year end, and let's start planning an amazing 2025. Let's put it in the works. Let's dream big. Ask for what we want. Ask for bigger things. Ask for better things. And if you can't come up with anything specific, ask for magic. Ask for excitement. Ask for feelings that represent the kinds of things that you want in your life in 2025. Don't let it go. Start manifesting, start designing your life. You can do it. Thank you all, and I hope to see you next week. Have a wonderful week.